San Vanners. Please join us as we honor our rich skate heritage with a celebration of the 90s. A time when street became king, extreme was born, and you were either hesh or fresh. The City Council has reimagined some of your favorite spots to shred while you get fitted in fat 90s-inspired gear. And you can say goodbye to Boardfield with our vintage puffy kicks as you roll through town jamming to a brand new 90s throwback playlist. So get ready to get extreme. Booyah!
lining up for a line challenge? Good idea. The line is quite short. Like, no one. That was super chill. They really need to step it up for you.
Alright, let's see. Is the microphone working? Can y'all hear me? New obstacles are awesome. Not for real. The game feels different too. Like, the skating feels really different, but in a good way though. I just need to know, like, there's just like so much shit to do. Like, all these like different tasks. There's like weekly stuff, daily. Like having to do grabs and power slides and like the ORB and stuff. Definitely, definitely tighter plays. I wouldn't say it plays like Skate 3 personally. It feels like something different than all the other Skate games. I'm not getting Skate 3 uh, feel from this at all, to be honest with you. It feels great, but it definitely doesn't feel like Skate 3. I need to see. Um, okay, here we go. Tasks. Let's see. Trick of the day. Very okay. Oh, see, like this is what I've been waiting for. Like before early access, there would always be like, oh, trick of the day, and I was saying this for the longest time. Like we should get an incentive for doing these daily challenges. Now we're actually getting things for like these small, like this is progress right here. I actually like this a lot. So I just gotta learn how to fucking. There we go. The challenges give more points. Yeah, not for real. They definitely do. I'm honestly liking this already. I love how the game looks. Love how it feels. And they said we have to slam and hedgemont. Two more times. There we go. Now we just have to slam a couple times. Oh. I'm like intentionally trying to bail right now, and it's like not working. Alright, you know what? How do I slam? Does that count? No, it doesn't. Dude, this looks sick. I can imagine, I can imagine, like, celebrities performing, like, at this little place right here, and then everyone just pulling up to, you know, go to the concert and shit. But this definitely feels and looks way better. What the heck? Interact. I should be able to skate through that though. All right, let's see what are we looking at right now. I see them doing collabs if people are paying for pass access. Not for real, for sure. Like the amount of like potential is endless um with what they can do with this game. I'm gonna stack. I'm not even gonna spend any of my ticks. Like, I'm just gonna stack them so I can unlock the entire like skate pass in like a day or two or something like that.
Line this one up. It's pretty chill.
But I definitely like this Skate 1 color aesthetic. Um, it definitely is throwing like giving me throwback to like Skate 2. Um, but yeah, hopefully my mic isn't too loud. I have not talked on the microphone for like ages, so that's what I should have done. I unlocked all the free crap. Nah, for real. Same. Like I've spent a lot of my time just getting things that I wanted out of loot boxes. I haven't even unlocked all the boxes. I just got what I wanted and just called it a day. No, I gotta save up 1400 just to get the next level. Sheesh.
If you're looking for something on the
Yeah, really, that's what everyone's doing, and they're just stacking everything up. And then, like, once I complete the skate pass, I'm just gonna get all the boxes. And I heard that we're only gonna get like 400 or so San Van bucks from the current skate pass, which means we're still gonna have to buy San Van bucks in order to have enough for the next like pass, which kind of sucks. But you'll know certain challenges have a pair. Yeah, I know. I've seen it. Those are certain challenges you'll get the ticks. It was like the first one I did. I already seen how the season is gonna be on Instagram and stuff because I follow Skate on Instagram, so like I pretty much know what everything is gonna be already. But I'm just getting every challenge done so that way I have a whole bunch of rip chips and ticks and stuff. I already have almost 1,000 ticks so far. But once I get everything done, I'm just gonna skate around and really explore the map. But that thing up there around like that Space Needle looking thing is gonna be so sick.
feeling up to a challenge? This one's got your
I
name
follow
written
Skate
all
to
over it.
complain. Since they canned the black box team, not for real. I heard like a lot of shit. Or not heard a lot of shit, but like I haven't really heard what exactly happened to the black box team, honestly. I feel like I don't know, I feel like EA did to black box what they did to like Ghost with Need for Speed is, you know, maybe a game or two didn't sell too well, and then they were like, oh, well, we're gonna get rid of you guys. But, yep, typical EA. I really don't care for these stunt challenges. To me, they're pointless, which is why I never do them. But the only stunt challenges I will do is if they have ticks next to them. I really don't care about the stunt challenges that don't give me ticks, to be honest.
It's a pace challenge. Yep.
Plus, even before, I didn't like doing the stunt challenges because it would give me that bug where it would put the stunt landing thing every time you are in like free skate. It would be so annoying. I hope they bring real skaters to skate. They will. They very much likely will. I mean, Sean Malto voices Shingo, and Brianna Gearing, who's also a pro skater, voices Izzy. So I'm sure pro skaters, like into the game, not just as like voice actors and stuff. But it's still pretty cool that one of my favorite pro skaters voice acts as Shingo. I guess I'll fast travel here. Because Because I turned V off. Honestly, yeah. I turned. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really give a shit about the dialogue. I mean, people complain about, oh, Skate has like insanely cringe dialogue. Well, technically every Skate has had cringe or cheesy dialogue. Sure, it may not be as bad as this one subjectively, but every Skate game has had some pretty cheesy fucking dialogue. I mean, shit. We had Retta fucking talking about in Skate 3 talking about getting a hot secretary for the skate shop and shit, and I'm like, it was kind of corny and it made me laugh, but I'm like, you know, let's not act like all the other Skate games didn't have very cheesy dialogue, you know. And plus, it's a fucking skateboarding game. Why are we even caring about the dialogue? Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a fucking skateboarding game. Y'all are worried about the wrong shit. And then I look at the comments on like Skate's Instagram, and people are just talking shit on the game instead of putting actual feedback in the surveys and actual feedback in their comment section. And it's like, how are you guys gonna expect this to be a good skateboarding game if you're not giving legitimate constructive criticism? There's a difference between trashing a game and giving actual feedback that can help the video game be something that we know it can be. Like, Skate can become something amazing, but we as fans of the franchise, of the older games, have to make our voices heard and turn it into what we know it can be, instead of just saying, oh, free corporate slob, typical EA, yada yada yada. I mean, complaining isn't going to change anything. It's really just a waste of breath and energy, if you ask me. I want what Skate 1 and 2 had already. They went backwards in branding. I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, if you look at Skate 1 and Skate 2, they had a ton of branding. But if you also think about it, Skate has endless customization that can be added over time. So I think once they add like more slots, they will be adding tattoos, and I feel like, you know, over time as they add stuff in, we'll start to see more brands come back. It's just that people have to just give the developers time. And I mean, you know, people are like, oh, you know, the whole fuck EA thing, and I'm like, yeah, fuck EA, but we also have to understand that EA owns the rights to the game, but they are not the ones who develop the game. It's Full Circle. So if you want to get mad at Full Circle, because they're the ones who are actually working on the game, you know. I should have landed that. Now I gotta pay $5.99 for brand names, for a brand name skateboard when skate. Yeah, but you know, that's the thing though. It's a free game, so you should expect that to be a thing. That's why I'm not really upset about it, because it's a free fucking game. Of course they're gonna make some shit $5.99. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a free game. What, you know, how else are they supposed to make money? And that gets to a point where it's like, well, they shouldn't make a game that's free to play. They should just make a game cost like $60 or so and have all the content, you know. But now they're making it live service to milk every last cent out of console players and shit, which is what I've heard people say, you know. And that's a good point too. It really is a good point, because most companies these days are doing that. Like, most companies are following the whole Fortnite structure, you know. Then we can't expect this to be any better or polished because it's free. Well, that's also a good point, but at the same time, given that this skate game is being made from the ground up, and it's not like the other 3 skate games, which were all made on the same engine and built off the back of one another, which is why they all took like 1 to 2 years to develop. I think it's safe to say that this game can be something amazing if we actually make our feedback heard. It really depends on us, honestly. If we just keep complaining and trashing the game and not giving legitimate constructive criticism that can improve the game and how it plays, how it feels, what content is in the game, then obviously the game is gonna tank, it's gonna flop, right? So it's really self-explanatory that we, the players, can shape this game. Again, we can shape it into something amazing if that's what we decide to do. But again, these people are more concerned with just shit talking the game and talking about Skate 1, 2, and 3 instead of saying, okay, well, how can I help this game get better? But, you know, it is what it is. People will be people. People will do what they want to do type shit. So I'm gonna do my part and, you know, always take these surveys seriously. And destructive criticism, well, that's true too. But I'm gonna do my part and, you know, help try and make this game better, you know, one step at a time. I'm just gonna do the glitch to get on up here. Oh wait, is it not? Did they patch it? I think they did. Hold on. Am I height? What's my height? I am height 3. Huh. Nah, they should not have patched that glitch, man. Because that glitch is fun. It's a good way to get around. I'm gonna figure it out. Glitches are lame. They're definitely not. See, that I heavily disagree with. That I heavily disagree with. I'm not gonna lie to you. Glitches make games fun, especially when they're harmless glitches. They make the game fun. So I gotta disagree with you there. Especially when a glitch isn't. It's not like it's exploiting the game. It's not like it's breaking the game or making it into realism. Then play Session. You know, play Skate realistically. Then that's the whole point of Skate. You play how you want to play it, and you know you don't have to do the glitch. It's your choice if you want to do it or not. That's why 1 and 2 are better as well. You can do glitches and stuff in those games as well. So I don't see what your point is. You can do all kinds of crazy glitches in Skate 1 and 2. So you know I don't see the point you're trying to make. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do no assist. I mean, again, that if that's your playstyle, that's your playstyle. But glitches are still a fun way to play a video game, especially in Skate 3. Glitches, honestly, gave Skate 3 a second life cycle. So, again, I gotta disagree with your take on glitches, but hey, that's your opinion, so I respect it. You know, that's your opinion. I think I just gotta skate on up this thing here. Well then, yeah, then play Skate to Skate. That the thing about Skate is, again, like, everyone is free to express their play style. So you can't. I'm not saying you're mad, but you know you can't really say glitches are lame when where it's a fun way to play the video game. I'll be right back. Give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna have to end stream, because I gotta go take care of something, but I'll be back in like a minute, or no, like probably like 10 or so minutes. Or maybe I'll just leave the stream up. I don't know. Probably like 10, 15 minutes. I gotta go bring something from like the leasing office or some shit, so I'll be back in like 10, 15.